I'm sure at one point or another, we have all heard the term status quo, which means the existing state of affairs. Whether it was through a piece of literature, word of mouth, or even from the Disney movie High School Musical. We all unknowingly abide by the status quo, even if we know that it is hindering our growth and development. In many aspects of life, the status quo actually exists, even in science. If we are given 3 seconds to think of a scientist, we will probably adhere to the status quo and produce an image of what we think a scientist should look like. The likes of Emmett Chappell, Patricia Bath, and Percy Julian are all brilliant African-American scientists who have all broken the status quo to become successful researchers and who have all contributed greatly to the world of science. But why is it that when we think of what a scientist should look like, in 3 seconds, we probably won't think of people that look like them? In the United States, African-American men and women make up less than 3% of scientists and engineers. And in 2013, only 4% graduated with a degree in engineering and only 7% in biology. These statistics are startling. For me, growing up with a very curious mind, I realized that the only way to satisfy my curiosity was through science. Graduating from an urban high school, being interested in science was seen as normal and wasn't seen as being different or out of the ordinary. I would always hear comments either on TV or through newspapers about leveling the playing field for African Americans in STEM, but even as an African American female myself, I couldn't even understand why or how this was a problem. Now as a sophomore in college, I am beginning to understand the divide in the number of African Americans who not only pursue a degree in STEM, but actually continue on to contribute positively to the world of research. Sometimes people are surprised to hear that I'm a biology and psychology double major, or that I'm even interested in research and ultimately going on to graduate school. And it is not because they doubt my intellectual abilities, but just because it is seen as disrupting the status quo in science that most have become comfortable with. We actually need African Americans and all other minorities in STEM because diversity has a correlation to creativity. The more diverse people in a field, the more innovative and creative ideas that are produced. African Americans may have a different approach to going about a problem, which may ultimately lead to better conclusions. There are many illnesses out here that affect only a certain ethnic group, and who better to address these problems than the ethnic group that it actually affects? The world of research is such a vast, unexplored place, and who knows what we will discover someday. Isn't it best to put different minds who think different ways to tackle such problems that we have? Yet, with all of these positive results that can come from diversity, we may not find all the cures to all the illnesses that affect different people because the playing field is not level for all in science. Which is a problem because when the playing field is not level, we will not be able to recruit the beautiful minds from all different backgrounds and all different experiences that can help positively contribute to the world of science. Many institutions across the United States are actually beginning to address the problems to increase the number of African Americans in STEM. Here at my home institution, UMBC, the Meyerhart program was founded, which gives scholarships to all students who have an interest in pursuing a PhD. They provide academic support to all students with a focus on minorities. There are also national conferences who give minorities an opportunity to showcase their achievements and also provide them with mentors and to show them that people that look like them can actually be successful in STEM. The road to changing the face of science is long and narrow, and we may not see this change immediately. However, with all of the initiatives in place and through our own efforts to advocate for diversity in science, this change will happen soon, and the face of science will not look like what it looks like today. Right now, when we incorporate the likes of more people that are from diverse backgrounds and more minorities in STEM, the status quo will be broken, and when we think of what a scientist should look like, more minorities and people like African Americans will be included on the list. Thank you.